Good afternoon and welcome to our summer virtual series. It is 2 o'clock and we're going to give folks just a few more minutes to log in, so we'll begin momentarily. And thank you for joining us. Welcome everyone to our Nobles Pond Summer Virtual Series, Built to Last, How We Bring Your Home to Life. We're going to give everyone just a few more seconds to log in, so bear with us and we will get the series started momentarily. Welcome everyone to Noble Pond's Summer Virtual Series, Built to Last, How We Bring Your Home to Life. My name is Beth Haynes and I am the Director of Marketing at Nobles Pond, a 55+ lifestyle community located in Dover, Delaware. Before we begin, we want to do just a few housekeeping notes. All attendees are presently in mute, but we definitely want to hear from you if you have questions. In your control panel, you will see a box that allows you to ask questions. Please, anytime you have something that you'd like to learn more about, send a question our way, and at the end of the session, we'll be answering as many questions as possible. So to test the question box, if you can hear me, please go ahead and answer yes in your question box so we can do a mic check. Great, I'm seeing some yeses come through. Excellent. Well, again, welcome to our webinar. Today, I'm joined by two members of the Nobles Pond team, Justin O'Lear, our Vice President of Construction and Operations, and Michael Scott, our Construction Superintendent. In the first event of our summer virtual series, we explored the lifestyle of Nobles Pond. Our second event focused on the many ways that homeowners can personalize their dream homes and infuse their individual styles into the homes here. In the third, we took you on a tour of one of our model homes. And today, Justin and Michael will be exploring the Nobles Pond approach to building the home of your dreams. One of the things you'll be hearing about today and that we've been sharing in all of our series is the outdoor living options available at Nobles Pond. In fact, many of our homeowners do include outdoor living as an extension of their home where they can host friends and family. As a special thank you for joining us today for this webinar, you can receive $10,000 towards your very own outdoor living at Nobles Pond for all new contracts received through September 15th. So if you are interested, please be sure to contact a housing consultant for further details. Before we get started, and to give everyone a sense of where we all currently live, we are going to launch a poll. So, what state do you currently live in? And you can use your dashboard on your GoToWebinar to answer. Do you live in Delaware, Maryland, New York, New Jersey, or do you live in another state? And if you live in a different state, please type it into the question box. We'll give you a few minutes to complete the poll. So it looks like we have about 35%, Justin and Michael, of our attendees live in New York, followed closely by other 33%. And I see we have a few folks in Pennsylvania, in Texas, in New Hampshire. So from lots of states. New Jersey residents are coming up with 23% of our attendees. 7% of those joining us today, 10%, I stand corrected, are from Delaware, and 3% are from Maryland. So regardless of where you hail presently, thank you for joining us today. One thing that you will hear some about today during our webinar is the tax savings in Delaware versus some other states. In fact, Delaware was named third tax friendliest this year by Kiplinger. If you'd like to learn more about that, you can also visit our website. And as a follow-up to our program today, we will be sending some additional information. So I'm going to go ahead and close that poll. As I shared, today it's all about the 10 steps, we call it, to call Nobles Pond home. So before I turn it over to Justin and Michael, we want to share a brief overview of those 10 steps with this video.
All right, thank you, Beth. Our goal at Nobles Pond is to make the process of building your dream home a smooth one from the moment you first visit our community until you receive your keys to your new home. So step one of our process is, as Joy, one of our housing consultants, mentioned in a previous session, we offer 7 floor plans and 3 elevations per floor plan, seen here, for you to choose from to start your process. In addition, our housing consultants work with you to pick that perfect home site. Perhaps you like the green space behind your home or want to be in the heart of the action surrounded by your friends. We have lots of options for your home location, which you can explore online or in our community with our interactive site map. Here's the map that shows our current homes that are available, those in green. In fact, we just released more home sites in our second neighborhood, which back to one of our water features. We've already sold more than half of those home sites in that area. So be sure to ask your housing consultant for more information of those new home sites. The community map on our website is updated in real time, so you'll be able to see availability and begin to picture where your dream home could be located. And as of today, we'll be releasing 3 more premium home sites, home site 253, 254, and home site 401. Many of our prospective buyers immediately fall in love with a specific home site. At Nobles Pond, we offer a program called Peace of Mind, or POM. This popular program allows you to reserve your home for 90 days at the current price with a small 3% deposit while you work on designing your new home and preparing your current home to sell. In fact, many of our home buyers take advantage of this program and are finding that their homes are selling very quickly, and they're able to contract on a new home at Nobles Pond quicker than they had originally anticipated. Step 2, design selections. This is the fun part. In July, during our personalization session, we shared that no two homes at Nobles Pond are the same. That is because during step 2, you will meet with Cindy Acosta, our design consultant, in our design studio to begin to put your personality and desires into the interior of your home as you make selections. And you must check out the design studio. It is awesome. I was just down there. They were just hanging new chandeliers, some new lighting packages are going up. Things are always changing, so you have to come by and check it out. It is full of the eye candy and finishes and options for your home's personalization, and it's an exciting part of our build process. Step 3, contract. Once you've determined your home plan and location, as well as your home selections, it's time to go to contract. We require a total deposit of 10% at time of contract. For those of you who are in our Peace of Mind program, a 7% balance would be required. We will also make sure you have contract information for our trusted lender partners if you anticipate you'll be financing the total or a portion of your home purchase with a mortgage. In May, we hosted a webinar that helped outline the best practices and approaches to financing your home with one of our lender partners, White Cat Mortgage. The recording of this session is located on our website under News and Events if you'd like to reference as you consider your purchase options. Life Work Rewards Program. In addition to programs like PALM, which allow you to lock in today's prices and secure your home site, we offer programs like Life Work Rewards that many of our homeowners have taken advantage of. This program offers up to 1% off the base price of your home and is exclusively for those who have served as first responders, military, teachers, or government workers. I'll turn it over to Michael.
Thank you, Justin. This is where I come in our number 4, construction begins. This is the step through everything. We've completed the permitting and you're on your home site. Construction begins based on the plan you've selected. And we talked about that, the different elevations, the different floor plans. Just to name a couple of those is the Harrington, the Camden, the Bradford, and the Greenwald. Just as each of your home plans have been designed with great care, so has the approach and quality materials we have used to build your new home at Nobles Pond. This includes incorporating an insulated and conditioned crawl space that adds comfort to your home since you're not on cold concrete slab foundation. Our use of 9-foot ceilings, we use 9-foot studs, so you have very spacious headroom throughout your whole home. And then free span trusses so that all the load is bearing on the front and back of the home. And this allows that each floor plan can be changed up and specified to your liking. So based on our floor plan, people like to call it semi-custom, but I like to say, after coming from custom home building, we're full custom. So this can change your floor plan. So if you like, you can add a powder room, maybe where we don't actually have one. Maybe even change the bedroom layout so you have a second and third bedroom, and then have the open floor design so that everything flows from the kitchen to the dining room to the great room. So if you like to have a lot of company over, then you can accommodate that in your new home here at Nobles Pond. We use 2x6 studs on the exterior so that we can make sure that we reach the minimum R value. We go just beyond that because like I said, we like to have quality in our homes that we build. And then even our subfloor, we use Advantech 3/4 tongue and groove Advantech. That is not the standard. The standard is way below that. Like I said, we go above that, make sure you have a quality home to your liking. We're going to play just a quick video so that you can see the various stages of in their construction process. These are homes that we are currently building for our new homeowners.
Okay, before we continue with our presentation and Michael takes us to the next steps, we have another poll now that you've started learning a little bit about the build process here at Nobles Pond. So using your dashboard on your screen, what part of creating your dream home are you most looking forward to? Is it selecting the home plan, the personalization process, watching it come to life, or moving in? So if you can go ahead and cast your votes. So it looks like, Michael and Justin, that we have about 35% of people who are excited about personalizing their homes, followed by moving in with 24%. And then it's split for the final spots between selecting a home plan and watching it come to life. It's going between 15 and 20% each.
Very cool.
Thank you all for voting. This is exciting. And all of these things, if you weren't able to attend our previous webinars, we cover, and those, just like our home buying webinar that Justin spoke to, can be found on our website.
Thank you again, Beth, for that poll. So we're going to look at steps 5, 6, and then we're going to finish up here with our slideshow. But number 5 is our pre-drywall walkthrough. I preface every pre-drywall walkthrough the same. I'm not a salesman. I just like to take you through your house. After all the framing is done, the roof's on the house, mechanicals are done, which include electrical, HVAC, and plumbing. And I just make different suggestions from other homeowners. Maybe they moved in and there's things that they wish they would have done before they moved in, or during their pre-drywall walkthrough, or they wish they would have added during that time so that they didn't have to afterwards. During this pre-drywall walkthrough, we'll show you different layouts. Maybe I'll draw out the cabinet layout on the ground in your kitchen, maybe show you where your drop zone is, and just take you through all the different rooms of your home so that you can start to grow a familiarity with that, so that you have less questions when we do the pre-settlement walkthrough. And then that takes us to number 6, which is the pre-settlement walkthrough. Usually at this point, the house is right around 80 to 90% done. I may or may not have my CO inspection, but the house hopefully will be cleaned, usually is. And then you'll be able to see your house almost at its 100% entirety. You'll be able to look at all the rooms, carpet will be down, all the LVP, which is your luxury vinyl plank, all of your different selections that you picked out when you did your contract will be set throughout the house, and you'll be able to do all your oohs and ahs while you're going through. And now I'm going to hand it off to Justin, who's going to finish up with our settlement schedule.
Thanks, Mike. Steps 7 through 9 really go hand in hand. Your housing consultant will contact you to review the steps you'll need to complete prior to settlement and to schedule a time and location. On the day of settlement, you'll complete one more inspection of your home with Mike. Then we'll meet at a designated closing attorney's office, review all the documents, and you receive your keys. Just because this is the last step doesn't mean it's the last step in dealing with us as your builder. Our role doesn't end the day you receive your keys. Our service team will be available to support you as you settle into your new home should any need arise. In addition to having service techs available in emergencies when you first move into your home, with a follow-up at the 30-day and 11-month milestones after you move in to ensure any work necessary is completed while still under warranty. In fact, we've worked with several homeowners during this COVID situation as needed, and we've extended our services beyond that 12 months to ensure we can address and fulfill all of the promises and commitments we've made to you. We also make sure we're reaching out after you move in to ensure your satisfaction with the entire process, from sales, design, and of course, construction of your home.
So thank you, Justin and Michael. And in a few seconds, we're going to answer questions. So if you do have questions for Justin and Michael, please use your control panel to type them in now. I already see that we have a few great ones coming in. But just as a reminder, before we do that, we do have through September 15th, we are offering $10,000 towards outdoor living as a special thank you for everyone who is joining us today. So again, if you are interested in that, please contact a housing consultant. You will be receiving, as a follow-up to this webinar, a recording of today's session, as well as links to the other sessions in our virtual summer series and contact information for our housing consultants. So, Michael and Justin, I have a few questions for you. One question we had is, are there homes already built and ready to be sold in inventory, or are all homes built from scratch?
We actually do have some move-in ready homes. We have our Delmarva, which I know some people were asking about during this presentation. Our Delmarva is one of our beautiful cottage homes. It's actually really close in proximity to our fantastic clubhouse. So, right at the end of your street, basically, is your clubhouse and pool and all the amenities. So that Delmarva move-in ready is ready for tour. If you contact our offices, we're happy to show you. I actually have some staging furniture in there, so you can kind of picture how the house looks with furniture in it, and you can envision your own furniture there. But it's a beautiful home, and we're excited to show you.
Michael, we have a question about smart home technology. Do we have smart home technology, and can it be added during the building process?
So we do utilize a smart home program that is actually offered with your house. It's through LeGrand. And then with that, we give you 2 switches pre-wired with that. One's a switch that up by the front porch. It controls the front porch lights. You can turn them off and on with the switch or with a smart device. And then the other one is a dimmer that we utilize in the cafe for the cafe chandelier. Again, you can utilize that off and on and dimming with just a switch, or via a smart device. And then with that pre-wiring, there's a little hub that goes in the garage next to the main breaker panel, and then a router also included with that. So then 2 weeks after settlement, give or take a couple days, that representative will reach out to you, and then he'll go over set up an operation. If you don't quite get it at that point, that would be the time where you would want to set up an appointment with him for him to actually come out to the house. And they tell me the sky's the limit with that. That you can add your garage door opener. We utilize Rainbird for our irrigation system. They say that's integratable with the smart home technology. People have been adding alarm systems through that, alarms for their windows and doors. So the sky's basically the limit with the program.
Excellent. And Are there permitting costs, or is that included in the purchase price of the home?
That's all included in the purchase price, so there's no extra permit fees or anything like that. Now, Michael mentioned if you are doing a walkthrough and you like to do a change order at that walkthrough, he points out something, hey, you talked about maybe adding a light here, now's the time to do it while I have all the drywall off. We usually take advantage of that at that point, and that would be a change order for that additional light. But no extra hidden permit fees or anything like that. It's all part of your purchase price.
And Michael, what's the typical time for building a home at Nobles Pond?
We like to stay right in between 6 and 7 months. Any longer than that, then our clients start to get a little antsy because a lot of people are selling their homes, and they're selling, like Justin mentioned, a lot faster with all the programs that everybody's able to take advantage of and interest rates that people are taking advantage of now. So we like to tell people in between 6 and 7 months that our build process will be.
Excellent. And we have a question about backyards. Are they included or are they extra?
Backyards, every home at Nobles Pond comes with a fully sodded home site. So you will there's no extra fees to have the sod, the whole yard is sodded, and irrigation and landscaped beds in the front of each home as well.
Just to add to that, you can have as much yard as you want based on the lot. A lot of people, they're taking advantage of our taxes being lower here in Delaware, so they're maxing out their building footprint. You can, as long as you stay within that building footprint, you can have as much yard or as much house as you want.
Excellent. I see that we have some questions as it relates to prices. Those are, Janice, to your question, there are prices on the website. If you go to noblespondhomes.com and go to our homes, not only can you see prices and interactive floor plans, but we also have videos of all of our model homes for you to enjoy. And to the question of, are we open for visits? Yes. Nobles Pond is open by appointment only presently for all sales appointments, and you can schedule that online or by calling. Or if you prefer, we are also more than happy to have a virtual appointment, either through GoTo, very similar like what we're doing today, or through a phone call where you can speak with a housing consultant and learn even more about the homes and the lifestyle at Nobles Pond. We had a few other questions that we didn't get to, but we are at time today. So please know, if you did ask us additional questions, we will be following up. Our online concierge team will be following up with you directly to answer any questions that you may have had that we did not get to. But as always, thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope to welcome you at Nobles Pond. Thanks.